Welcome back to Noteworthy Nomads. In this episode, we continue our adventures in Washington. With just 5 days on the Olympic Peninsula, we explored waterfalls in Olympic National Park, indulged in the flavors of Victoria, BC, and capped it all off with an unforgettable sunset on the largest natural landspit in the United States. We arrived at Gilgal Oasis RV Park in Sequim, as often happens, hungry and in need of supplies.
All right, so we got a little French dip action here. What you got going on, Anna?
Pork belly.
That is some banging looking pork belly. But have you ever been to Costco with mountain views?
Nope, I think it's the first one. Really good view.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The next day.
So we arrived here in the Olympic Peninsula yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was beautiful and sunny.
The look behind us is pretty amazing.
It's gorgeous.
Came out to Madison Falls. It's the closest one to Sequim and Port Townsend. Mm-hmm. And also it's only a 0.2 mile hike. So
yeah, so this should be an easy one.
I think it is.
This way.
You sure?
I think so.
No, we'll find out.
Whoa, I didn't expect that. I was gonna jump in and then it's like really deep.
It's deep?
Yeah. I don't know which way to take a picture first.
That backed up. Are we in the fjords of Norway? Or are we in Washington?
We're in the Pacific Northwest.
Ooh. What do you think of it?
It's really pretty.
Yeah. Like the smell? Yeah. Hi. You have any idea where you're going?
Not really.
Am I just following you?
Sure, why not?
We are now at Miramar Falls. Heading to the falls, but we will never make it.
We'll make it, I promise.
Well,
maybe. Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
Well, if the creek rises, the waterfall's better.
Until it's worse.
You know, they just don't have trees out here that are of any substantial size. Not a bad place for a little snack, a little hydration. We were just down there, where those little people are. I kind of like this view better.
It keeps getting better and better.
Anna says it would have been nice if we had the hiking sticks, but we didn't know there was going to be a climb. Not this much. The last falls there was 20 feet.
Yeah, it's fine.
But how did we get here today, Anna?
We were headed to the Spit to hike, and then we changed our minds and came here instead.
Yeah, so if you plan ahead for things, you kind of can prepare for what's to come. But when you just, go head first into it like a Ben likes to do.
But you leave yourself room to be surprised that way, and I really like that too, so.
I like surprises.
I do too.
You never know what we're going to get into. So we just had a little dinner here at you can see it back here by the Bay Cafe. Destroyed a monstrous Western burger. How was that? Clam chowder.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah. Love it. Came out of Olympia, just randomly picked the spot, and here we are. So just enjoying the view and the food and all the fishing boats. So we just got back from Olympia, and anything you heard about there being a lot of driving to Olympia is true.
That is a fact.
It's 2 hours to any part of the park from Sequim or Port Townsend, anywhere on. Mm-hmm. So prepare for a lot of driving. Mm-hmm. Beautiful though, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, worth it.
Just a cute little campground inside of Sequim. Not big, but very well taken care of. Everybody's super nice. How's it going? At a taqueria here in Sequim. Hell of a view. About to go hit the Spit. Don't often get street tacos with beans, but I'll take it.
Excited.
How's that treating you? Mm-hmm. Good texture, great shells.
Beans are awesome.
Good sauce. Yes.
Yeah. Actually really sure where we are.
Whoa, we're at the Dungeness Wildlife Refuge.
I think
we
so.
are heading out to Dungeness Spit.
Yes, we're doing the Spit.
Disgusting. We found out after we got here, we're coming out for sunset, but he's just back at the park office by 7:30, so we have an hour and 2 minutes.
Western hemlock. Oh, okay. I was wondering if that's what these were. Fun fact. Western hemlocks will grow within or on top of a tree that has been, that dies. That's the crazy roots. That's how that
tree within
happens.
A tree?
Yeah, yeah.
That's some Tolkien type stuff there.
Yeah, there's this park ranger I follow on TikTok. I'll have to find his name. You'll find it down there in a little bit.
Good information. Amazing God rays coming down over your head. Your America the Beautiful Pass for national parks will get you into the Dungeness Wildlife Refuge. Mm-hmm. So
if you're in Sequim and want to hike the Spit and you have a national parks pass, you don't have to pay anything. Wow. Oh my God, look at the Spit. Okay, that's really cool.
Well, that's where we're supposed to be heading.
Okay, we might have to come back Thursday and try this again. That's amazing. Oh, wow.
This goes for how many miles?
7.
7 miles.
To a lighthouse.
All the way around to what lighthouse?
New Dungeness Lighthouse?
Just a few of the critters you may see here at Dungeness National Wildlife Refuge. And I got some really cool shots of the lighthouse with just a little bit of Mount Baker in the background. That could, hopefully it turns out as amazing as the view is.
If the photo hits Instagram,
right here.
Yeah. The spit is really cool because it's only like really hikeable when the tide is out. So you have to pay attention to the tide schedule and show up either right after the tide lets, well, really the best time to show up like an hour or two after the tide has hit its high point and it's started to go back out for a little bit. Because then you have lots of time before the tide comes back in and you get, trapped at the lighthouse. So.
I would recommend against that.
I don't know. Sounds kind of fun.
What else can you do at the lighthouse?
You can volunteer to be a lighthouse keeper for a week and stay there for a week. I mean, you have to pay to do it. It's not the other way around, but I would so do that. Can you imagine all the whales you could see from the top of the lighthouse? I would go have my coffee up there every single morning. Yeah, that sounds awesome. We might have to do it.
Back up we go. Where are we going today?
Canada.
What part of Canada?
Victoria.
That sounds cool. Goodbye, America. Don't burn yourselves down while we're gone. Yeah. So we're on the MV Coho heading over to Victoria. Got some tasty coffees from the cafe and enjoying the view. Gotta say, it's a smooth water, but it's rocking way more than expected.
It's
So,
like being in a bassinet.
the view is stunning though.
It's amazing.
customs, and I'm about blew it telling the guy we lived in Texas, Ohio. Where do we live?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, it was me. Who knows? I don't know where we live.
Where do we live? I don't know. On the road.
Look, honey, Parliament.
Yeah.
We're gonna see Big Ben.
Not the right Parliament.
Oh. I found us a hip and hidden food tour of downtown Vancouver.
I'm really
So
excited.
we're starting off at the public market. Place is nice and quiet. Nobody's here yet. And we're going to hit some cool spots.
Yeah, hopefully get some good grub.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
She said the tea is not as hot as.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Oh, that's good. What's on that egg? It's an egg and a pastry. It's incredible.
With us cooked inside. So all kinds of other interesting ones, and you get to pick whichever flavor you like. Okay, so come on.
What are you ordering, Anna?
Number 13, garlic sauce.
13. All right. And we get a little fried chicken.
No,
Grab this guy.
back. Yep. Here.
Ah.
Okay.
Gotta
Then
pull the
once
red
you've got
tab.
The sticker on. You still have a little wings that are on the sticker, so you want to just put your finger in there in each of these. And this area all date from about the 1880s, and it's called Old Town because in the back of it, so it is related to tofu, but its texture.
See, so this is a mushroom jalapeno?
Mushroom jalapeno.
Mushroom jalapeno tempeh. Tempeh? Hot.
You're still always falling out like that. And then like this thing that goes like, this is here, you don't have to press.
Right. Yeah,
So
I
they
get
use
it. Nice.
enzymes on the corn, huh?
I'm excited. Let's
So
try
it's
it.
supposed to be better tortillas.
I looked at the kid.
Has like more of a consistency, like it'll hold up better. Is the idea?
Fantan. Is that fantastic? Fantastic?
Alley.
This is going to be a snug fit. Think thin.
To move the bird on a wire with Goldie.
Oh, we're going this way.
So when you eat it, I suggest not taking a big bite. It's going to squish all over you. Pull into it.
That is purple.
Again, thank you for reading. Thank you as well. Thank you.
I look like I just stabbed the character from Avatar. Amazon's on my face. See that?
I will be mom.
Ube ensamada.
It was a big, yummish mess, but it was delicious.
Covered in purple goop.
So it's an interesting story, though. Karen is from Thailand.
Yeah.
The only one food, the food to pick is avocado. But the thing is,
peach
you need hundreds, so
sour,
they're just a
a
vehicle for
hazy
hundreds.
IPA
If
A
anybody
Gula
needs this back,
Gubin
you're welcome.
Scandinavian ale.
called the Sasquatch.
And no, it's called the Gula Gubin. And
Sasquatch
one of the
ale.
ingredients is Sasquatch.
No kidding.
Yeah, they
Things you
I know.
Fun fact.
fun. And this is
You forgot already?
the Vape Lord
Vape Lord.
Juicy Pale Ale. Or something.
Just wrapped up a lovely 2-hour foodie tour with Off the Eaten Track. How'd you find that?
I was reading a must-do in Victoria list, and it was a very well-reviewed tour company. It looked really cool, and they had a hidden gems tour in Chinatown. And I thought that would be kind of up our alley. So that's where we did.
We tried a lot of things we definitely would not have tried by ourselves
Yeah.
coming in town. So great way to experience things you would not normally just go out and pick up. So highly recommend it. So yeah. So what was your favorite today, Anna?
My favorite was the Friends and Family Bake, the ube. Enchilada. That was the coolest thing I've ever eaten.
The maize mixamal was incredible.
That was really
Tortillas,
good.
those were amazing. Oni, that was very interesting. Something different.
Green cuisine was good. It was just a little.
Tempeh is not my jam. It's alright.
Yeah, it was good. I like it better than I like tempeh way better than tofu.
Yeah.
So much better than
And
tofu.
then the dumpling drop, the pork belly.
Oh my god, that's where it was
That was
at.
great with the beers we had. So yeah, now we're at 10 Acre Commons. You can see the water in the harbor. We've got a 10-minute walk back to the ferry. Easy peasy. I'd call this a good day in Victoria. Cheers. On a boat. So if we're going to do this again, what would you do different?
I would spend at least 3 days in this downtown.
Yeah?
There's so many other things that I want to see that we couldn't see just because we couldn't get out of town because we just had a couple hours. But
Birch Art Gardens for one.
right, that's a big
It's a
one.
hall.
Yeah, there's also a castle.
So much architecture to explore.
Oh man, no kidding.
So yeah, this is definitely not a 6-hour tour type place. It is,
Well, I mean, I'm thoroughly glad we spent the 6 hours here.
yes.
It was
But
really
I
fun.
could have done way more.
Yes, definitely.
Beautiful, beautiful place.
Beautiful town.
BC.
Oh, it was such a lovely day.
So on move nights, let's start a new tradition of not cooking a big meal and making dishes.
This is a good idea.
Grab a pizza and
goodness.
oh my, what did I buy?
What did you buy?
Naughty, naughty Ben.
Uh-huh.
Out giving the dogs last walk in Washington as we wrap up our time here. Headed off to Oregon in just a few minutes. Just wait to see what we have in store for that. See you soon. Flies, flies everywhere, the flies. Eating up the kelp and stinking up the skies. Do this, don't do that, can you see the flies? This is terrible.
Awful.